Chase blue futon. We're not going to the box. We're not going to digital. We are going to a movie theater. You're not going to believe what's playing at this theater. It is The Yellowbirds. Yes, this movie actually came out on DVD a couple months ago in the States. But where I'm at is actually showing in the theaters. So I'm going to go watch and I'll let you know what I think of The Yellowbirds. Let's go. So I just got done watching, stretch back, Yellowbirds. Do you not believe me? Well, here's the ticket. It's in a different language too. So what you got? You have Yellowbirds, and then 22 November 2018 at 9 o'clock. So, proof that's actually at a theater where I'm at. So what's this movie about? Well, it's about two privates in the army early in the Iraq War, which I think is the Iraq War. And they have their sergeant with them, and it's basically going through different battles, timelines of before and after of at the war, before the war, at the war, after the war, and what each of them are kind of doing after the fact, because Private Murphy does not come back saying he is missing, and why is he missing, and does this other private and sergeant have anything to do with it? What's good about this movie? The acting in this movie is real good. You have Sheridan, I'm pretty sure I'm saying his name completely wrong, Jennifer Aniston, Toni, Collette, and other people in this movie as well to make it a well-rounded movie. It is also a very good-looking movie. I say that because it looks like Iraq. The compounds, barracks, the barriers, and the surrounding environment looks realistic. It is a well-looked movie. It puts you in the mood because it looks good. The realism is there. And it sucks with the realism because I know this really didn't hit theaters at all. It was almost a straight to DVD, Blu-ray movie in the States, which sucks because it looks like the director and the crew and the cast went through a lot to make sure the realism works in this movie because it looks good. I'll say that again and again and again. It looks fantastic. So with this, there's a lot of PTSD elements in this movie of coming back of what they saw in the war. But is it what they saw in the war, or is it what happened to Private Murphy? And that's the whole point of the movie, is what happened to Private Murphy? Why did he not come home? And that reason, it was me and a friend watching the movie. Halfway through, we're like, it's got to be friendly fire. It's got to be something like that because a CID person comes in, and that's not good. That's criminal. Of what did you do criminally overseas? And so we're thinking friendly fire. Well, it is not friendly fire, and I won't spoil the ending for you, but it is a little more different, a little more brutal than what we were thinking. After the fact of them finding what happened is when it goes downhill fast. I mean, fast. You know what? I'll just spoil it for you. They find Private Murphy dead, raped, eyes gouged, genitals cut off. Awful situation of what his body went through, of what the Iraqis did to him in this situation. But what they do after the fact, put his body in a river because the private and sergeant didn't want him to come back looking like that. That makes zero sense whatsoever. The parents would never see the body like that if they knew it was that much of like eyes gouged and rape and something like that. Decision from the sergeant and the private to just let him float away in a river and then kill the guy helping him, the Iraqi old man that helped him, makes absolutely zero sense. And with that situation of what the sergeant does, kind of in the present tense, makes zero sense as well. As that's a situation that makes you go overboard. The ending completely killed the movie. It was a slow burn because you're trying to think, what happened to Private Murphy? What happened? Then it gives you the story and you're just like, this makes no sense whatsoever. And then how it ends about kind of a little sappy and what the mother does, that where the realism fell off the map. It just didn't feel real. I just disagreed 100% with the conclusion with this movie as well as the guy I was with. So good about the movie. It looks fantastic. It looks like it was well-directed, well-made movie. But the ending absolutely killed the movie, which makes no sense. It pissed me off because just the decision-making was so dumb. It was the stupidest decision you can make. It puts all logic out the window. The logic is gone. Yes, Private Murphy was going through some shit because he was through an IED bomb. He saw a girl that he likes get killed, and stuff like that. So yes, he is mentally not there, and he is still going out doing the patrols. That's a different storyline, but what the other sergeant and private did, no. So the yellow birds will receive a 2 out of 5 blue futons, which equals to 40%. The only reason I'm giving it a 40 is because it looks good. I mean, it's a fantastic looking movie. It was going to be close to the 30s, honestly. That's how bad the ending is, in my opinion. I got to put this in the 30s. But I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt, giving it a little bit more of a bump because how well the movie looks. So let's see what the critics and user scores on Rotten Tomatoes gave this movie. Alright, we're kind of in the consensus. Critics at 44%, the user scores at 48%, and here's the critic consensus. The Yellow Birds has a strong cast and a worthy message, but they are both lost in this war drama's root cliche story. Sorry, I'm reading some of the reviews to see if they talk about the ending at all, which they don't. They just talk about how war is hell. It's a difficult movie to hammer, that living hell that extends beyond the battlefield. I get the critic consensus, but I don't get what these critics are trying to say because there might be, oh, this is PTSD, but this is kind of a weirder PTSD of you not bringing someone home, and that's the whole mission is you risk your life to bring whoever's over their home. You do whatever it takes to bring that person home. Even that person is going to be, I hate to say it, like charred or dismembered. They will get cremated and at least given to the family as respect. You do not throw a body in a river. That is not your decision, and that's the reason we're there. That's like the goal is to bring everyone home. So the whole message gets shot after the ending happens. Once that ending happens, the message goes out the window, in my opinion. But do you agree with the audience scores 48, critics 44, or my 40? Chase Jacket, the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think about this Blue Futon Utopia. You Blue Futonians, thanks for watching, and have a great day. I got nothing else to say. Stupid decisions. Stupid decisions. This movie was so good until the last 15 minutes. I enjoyed it. I was up to it, but the stupid freaking decisions just... Really gonna shoot the old Iraqi? He's not gonna say nothing.